2 Corinthians chapter 12 verses 7 to 9. Because of the surpassing greatness of the revelations, for this reason, to keep me from exalting myself, there was given me a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan, to torment me, to keep me from exalting myself. Concerning this I implored the Lord 3 times that it might leave me. And he has said to me, My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. Grace is the undeserved gift of God. God's grace flows from the essence of His being. God uses suffering to display His grace, because suffering is productive. God uses suffering to reveal our spiritual condition. Remember, when you go through suffering, it is here that your spiritual condition is manifest. It is here where others see the true character of your faith. Remember also that in your suffering you are humbled. Paul said, to keep me from exalting myself. Through these sufferings, God draws us to Himself. Paul went to the Lord 3 times to pray. He went to the Lord to deliver him from this. And this is the right place to go. He went to the living God. He went to the throne of grace. That's the right place to go. That's the only place to go. Verse 9, And He has said to me, My grace is sufficient for you. God did not remove his trouble, instead God gave him relief. He poured out sufficient grace to have enough strength and wisdom to endure it. Now get this, friends, this is the cornerstone of Christian living, that you will have trouble. In this life you will suffer. You are not going to escape it. God doesn't promise to remove it, but He promised to supply with enough grace to endure it. In Isaiah 43, God says, I have called you by name, you are mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers they will not overflow you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be scorched, nor will the flame burn you. For I am the Lord your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. God doesn't promise that there will be no water, no river, no fire. He just promises to be there when we are going through all of those. And the grace is there, poured out on us in abundance. The songwriter put it this way, He giveth more grace when the burdens go greater. He sendeth more strength when the labors increase. To added affliction He addeth His mercy. To multiplied trials His multiplied peace. When we have exhausted our store of endurance, when our strength has failed before the day is half done, when we reach the end of our hoarded resources, our Father's full giving is only begun. His love has no limit, His grace has no measure, His power has no boundary known unto men. For out of His infinite riches in Jesus He giveth and giveth and giveth again. Deuteronomy 33:26 says, There is none like the God of Jeshurun, who rides the heavens to your help. So when we are going through the deepest troubles in life, unfulfilled relationship, brokenheartedness, remember, God is at work. God is using it to humble you and draw you to Himself and make you powerful. And summing it up, Paul says, Therefore, in verse 10, Therefore I am well content with weakness, with insults, with distress, with persecutions, with difficulties, for Christ's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong.